so the Wyo Ranch was established in 1880 by Captain Charles Schreiner, who at the age of 14 came over from Europe in 1852 with his family. Now, just 18 days after arriving here, Charlie's father passed away, and that left young Charlie to become the man of the family. So at the age of 16, he joined the Texas Rangers and served with them for 2.5 years. He also earned the title of Captain Schreiner by serving in the mounted police. Now, the ranch went through several phases. It was a mohair sheep farm at one time, quarter horses, always had hunting out here. Over the years, the ranch reached over 550,000 acres. Now, Captain Schreiner was a very shrewd businessman, very smart. When he turned 79, he split the entire holdings, which also included a general store and a bank, between his 5 sons and 3 daughters. So his youngest son, Walter, got this portion of the ranch and held on to the brand. Now, the Wyo brand started with a gentleman named Youngs O. Coleman, and he was part of the Fulton family ranching empire outside of Rockport. The brand changed hands several times and ended up with the Taylor Clements Ranch. And in 1880, Captain Charles Schreiner purchased the Taylor Clements Ranch and purchased the cattle. So back then, you purchased the brand as well. And that is how the Wyo brand came into the Schreiner family. In the mid-1950s, we started putting exotic animals here on the ranch, which started with the black buck antelope, and we got them from the San Antonio Zoo. And that was followed by other animals like the axis, the aoudad, that came from the San Diego Zoo in California. Today, we have over 35 species of exotics, some that are either extinct or critically endangered in their native land. And we do all kinds of things out here. We have lodging. We're bringing horseback riding back. We hold a lot of corporate retreats, family reunions, weddings, and of course hunting has always been a major part of the ranch. One of the main sources of income for the Wyo Ranch was derived from the cattle drives back in the 1870s. The Schreiner family realized that there was a big demand for cattle back east. If you tried to sell your cattle here in Texas, you got maybe 50 cents to $2 a head. If you found a way to get them back east, where the big demand was, you got upwards of $30 a head. So the Schreiner family drove over 330,000 head of cattle up the Great Western Trail, and a marker actually sits here on the Wyo Ranch. And over the years, they found it was so lucrative, they stopped driving the cattle themselves and would hire crews to do it and give them a small percentage. The longhorn cattle were very hardy, more than would survive the drives. And also there was a big demand for lean beef back east. And so that's where the longhorn came into play. Over the years, demand for more marbling in the meat came up because people were getting richer back east. So people started crossbreeding the longhorns with other breed of cattle. Charlie Schreiner III, the grandson of the original founder, realized that the original longhorn was going extinct. So he hired a gentleman, and his whole job was to either identify or buy purebred longhorns, and Charlie started the Registered Longhorn Association.